Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Sunday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in week 12 of our Madden NFL 22 Creative Player franchise for our Leon Avery series. We are only 1 week away from showing you the NFL playoff picture, so we will definitely be the number one seed because we are the only undefeated NFL team so far with a record of I think 10-0, maybe 11-0, somewhere around there. So that's going to be somewhat exciting to see. I can't wait for these playoffs to occur because I'd like to face off against the Pittsburgh Steelers, either divisional or conference championship. I don't think we'll play wild card, but if we make the Super Bowl, chances are we'll play against the New York Giants. So we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, so the Cleveland Browns, they are going to be wearing their white away jerseys with their orange alternate pants with their away striped socks and white with orange shoes. So for the Baltimore Ravens, they're going to be wearing their black alternate jerseys at home, white pants, purple color rush socks, and white with purple shoes. We'll see you guys at kickoff.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
All right, so now it is kickoff time here at M&T Bank Stadium. So Jarvis Landry is actually ready to return to kickoff. I think, wrong earlier if I said we were the only undefeated team in the AFC. As in a matter of fact, we are not. The Miami Dolphins, they are 11-0 on the regular season as well. So we get to see Baker Mayfield gonna throw this pass out to Jarvis Landry. That is in fact first and 10. That was only a 27-yard reception on that play. So we're going to use a PA close cross pass play on first down and 10. So we're going to throw this one out to Jarvis Landry, but that turned out to be incomplete. So Myles Garrett is out for the rest of the season. So what does that bring us for the Cleveland Browns defense? Well, that's one exception because Denzel Ward, he can claim INTs along the lines, but he can manage getting it into the end zone for touchdowns. So first and 10, Mayfield, he had 328 passing yards last episode with the win over the Detroit Lions, by the way. And we're going to use the scat pass play. And I hope we get a first down on this play because this Ravens defense, they are pretty tough to handle. I mean, they can sack the QB at any moment of the game. They are just a hard-hitting defense, I tell you. But they press you down, though, but they don't sack you completely. But Jarvis Landry gets the first touchdown of the game for the Browns, and it's going to be 7-0 Cleveland on the road. All right, so first down and 10, Lamar Jackson, he is actually going to step back to pass. And to Mark Andrews, that is a completed pass, 15 yards, and they are down at the middle of the field. So now, first and 10, this Ravens team is very elite, a very elite offense, you have to admit, in one end of the spectrum. But J.K. Dobbins running that football, only gaining about 3 yards there. And this will now be a second down and 7 for the Ravens offense. So it's a primetime game. What do you expect from that? Not as much, though, but they're a continuing offense trying to claim first downs along the lines. And the Browns have not lost a single game this season, which I'm very surprised of that, by the way, because Leon Avery is probably the main reason why we are undefeated. So Lamar Jackson, he just storms out of there like Sonic the Hedgehog, running that for 30 yards at least. So this is now first and goal. So he's fast like an ostrich, I have to tell you. He is so fast like an ostrich. So they are going to run it with J.K. Dobbins. Only gains about 4 on that play. And I think they're going to get this one into the end zone with Gus Edwards, and they do. And that is going to be tied up 7-7 here at M&T Bank Stadium. Alright, so now it is kickoff time. The game is tied 7-7, and it is a touchback, so this means we will be down at the 25-yard line. Inside zone split run play on 1st and 10. So we're going to hand this one off to Nick Chubb. So he loses 2 yards on that play, 2nd down and 12. So we're going to pick a better running play so that we don't end up having to lose so many yards. You know, we do get a 1st down here. Going to use a juke move on that play, but we do get stopped at the 46. So this is now 1st and 10, 1 minute, 6 seconds left, 1st quarter here in Maryland. So we're going to step back to pass. We're going to fire this one out to Landry. We get stopped at the 8, but there's 43 seconds left in this 1st quarter. And I'm thinking we're just going to run it either way. So 20 seconds left in the 1st quarter, and we are ready to run. And we get stopped at the 11. But Joel Badino, down and hurt for the Browns. I don't know if he's going to return or not, but we're going to use the inside zone run play. 14 seconds left. We're going to use Nick Chubb there, and he gets stopped at the 5. All right, 3rd and goal. Nick Chubb going to run it, and he actually gets this one into the end zone for the 1st touchdown of the game for the Browns. And it's going to be 14-0 here at M&T Bank Stadium. All right, so 1st down and 10. Lamar Jackson going to step back. Actually, he's going to run it on this play. And that is a 1st and 10. So 500 rushing yards this season. Not only Lamar Jackson can throw deep passes, he can also run the ball for very big yards on that, big yards either way. But it's 2nd and 4 either way, so we're going to play some defense here on 2nd and 4. Hopefully we can get a fumble recovery, but Lamar Jackson is down and hurt for the Ravens. So I think Tyler Huntley is his name. He's going to step on to the field for quite a bit. I don't know if Lamar Jackson's injury is serious, though. But Huntley, he runs the football, and that is a gain of 17 on that play. So 1st and 10. We're going to play some defense here. So Huntley going to actually run the football, but they lose it. So Leon Avery makes a nice fumble recovery. So this will be, in fact, the 1st turnover of the game for the Ravens. So Browns are going to run it with Nick Chubb on this play using that juke move. And he gets stopped down at the 33, which is 6 carries, 43 yards, and a touchdown by Nick Chubb. So 2nd and 4, we're going to step back to pass. Going to throw this one out to Austin Hooper. And Austin Hooper still on his feet. He gets this one into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So it's now going to be a 67-yard TD, 21-7 here in Baltimore, Maryland. All right, so the Ravens do get their 2nd turnover in this whole episode. Lamar Jackson surprisingly did return, but Jarvis Landry, he is still on his feet, gonna break some tackles there, and he gets this one into the end zone for a touchdown, and it's gonna be 29-7 here at M&T Bank Stadium. All right, so now Lamar Jackson, he is gonna throw that pass. It is incomplete. His first incompletion of the whole game. Shocking to see, but it's 2nd down and 10. So he is a very elite quarterback, Jackson. So you gotta watch out where he's gonna throw it to and what receiver, because they can score a touchdown either way. So 29-7 here in Baltimore, Maryland, playing some defense here on 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5, they're going to throw this pass. So do the Ravens, in fact, get that first down? Yes, they do take that timeout, by the way. And we're going to blitz here on 1st and 10. So I hope we get an interception or a fumble recovery for a touchdown, possibly. But Lamar Jackson, the way he's going to go, I don't think that he'll throw an INT or lose a fumble, really. All right, so 1st down and 10, they're going to run it with J.K. Dobbins. So I can't believe the Ravens had at least 104 rushing yards in the first half. I thought they were going to get at least 150, but I was actually wrong on that counterpart. They are going to run it with, I think, Quez Watkins or something. That's his first name, Quez. But 3rd down and 2, we are ready to play some defense. So I want to claim maybe an INT or something, but no. Baltimore is running the football. Do they actually get that first down? No, they don't. But even better, we get to return the punt either way. So we're ready to return. I don't think we're going to get it for very much, though. But trying to evade the tacklers. Actually, I was wrong. We are going to get this one all the way straight into the end zone for a touchdown. And it's going to be 36-10 here at M&T Bank Stadium. That was a miraculous 100-yard return by Jarvis Landry. And the Browns are going to lead this one 36-10 here in the state of Maryland. So he just runs it out of nowhere and scores that into the end zone. 36-10, we're going to take a break. All right, so 1st down and 10, we are ready to play some defense for the Browns. And they were way back at the 3-yard line. So J.K. Dobbins losing the fumble, but the Browns pick it up. So this is 1st and goal. So actually, there's going to be a booth review. And I doubt that we will still have possession either way, 2nd and 10. Honestly, I thought we were going to get possession on the offense, but evidently not. So they're going to run it, and that is only a gain of at least 3. A minute 12 left in the third. I hope we seriously get an INT or possibly a 2-point safety, but I doubt that's going to happen. So Mark Andrews gets the first down at the 16. So Lamar Jackson, I didn't tell you this, but he threw one INT. I did not film it because we were still on break and I had to record my phone, so I do apologize for that. And all in all, this has been a pretty good episode and a pretty competitive episode too, you have to admit. I mean, this Ravens offense, they are elite. They're trying to clinch a playoff spot in the postseason, but the ball is out and Cleveland recovers. We'll see you guys in the fourth. Greg Newsome the second recovers it. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line. It looks like we could get possibly a nice free 2-point safety there, but J.K. Dobbins, from the look of it, isn't going to have the Browns score a 2-point safety on that play. So 1st and 10, they are an 8+ rushing team, I tell you. 1st and 10, so Lamar Jackson, hard quarterback to sack though, but he threw the pass out to Marquise Brown, who is actually the first cousin to former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown. But 1st and 10 at the 35, so there's 3 minutes and 47 seconds left. They throw this pass. It is incomplete. So we're going to use the man coverage. So 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. They're going to get sacked on this play, but the Ravens do, in fact, scoop it up. But 3rd down and 13, we're going to use the blitz formation here for the defense. So at the 39-yard line, they step back to pass, but they get sacked by Delpit. So 4th and 22. I don't think maybe the Ravens could get a 4th down conversion, maybe not. But they throw this pass. It is an INT by Denzel Ward. So we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Alright, so the Ravens are down at the 2-yard line. Browns on defense, so they're stepping back to pass. And they throw this one. That is incomplete. But there's only 1 minute 4 seconds left in this 4th quarter. So the last touchdown we had scored was that punt return for a TD by Jarvis Landry, which we didn't think that we were going to get. But that is going to be a 2-point safety for the Cleveland Browns. And we are ready to return the punt. So nice safety by Cleveland defense. So it will now be 38-10 the final score. And look at Jarvis Landry go. He can take this one down to maybe the 40-some, maybe 38-yard line. And we'll see you guys at stats. All right, Baker Mayfield, 154.4 pass rating, 8 for 11, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. Lamar Jackson, only 2 INTs on the day. Nick Chubb, 15 carries, 194 yards, and 1 touchdown. Gus Edwards scored the Ravens' only touchdown in this one. Jarvis Landry, 2 touchdowns, and Austin Hooper had 1 touchdown himself. Adofe Owe had 2.5 sacks. Malik McDowell had 1.5. Grant Delpit had 1 sack. Calais Campbell and Derek Wolfe all had 0.5 sacks. Denzel Ward with 2 interceptions. And Malik McDowell was the one who scored that 2-point safety. And there were no defensive touchdowns in this one. First time we've had a safety, I think, since week 1, if I'm not mistaken. So Jarvis Landry, 100-yard punt return for a touchdown. This ends it here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next episode.